144. My miles. The last three numbers of my miles in my car is 144, you guys.
Say, hello, Dad.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well. You guys are so awesome. So let's have some gratitude today. Always kill them with kindness, right? So you guys, jeez. Okay, I changed my phone holder. Now it's looking a little weird. Okay, I think that's better. So, I just feel so blessed. I feel so grateful. I am grateful. What the heck? It's crazy how before hitting the record button, I'm like so excited to speak, and then now I can't speak. So, I'm just so grateful and thankful because when you don't have any more strength to keep going on what you need to do, God will give you that strength. And this week I was just reminded of so much. God is Jesus Christ, like he's so good to us. And he showed up for me. He showed up for me, and I'm just so thankful in so many ways this week. And I'm just so thankful and like grateful. Like, I don't even know how to put it into words. You know, I was taken out of my comfort zone. And that's when he makes ish happen, you know? And I'm probably just repeating myself from the previous video, but it's just crazy how and literally, like, we have to like get out of our comfort zone. We don't belong in certain places anymore, right? But the lighting is not doing justice here. No. Okay, so God will have us do certain things for us to test our faith, right? And when we are not strong enough anymore to keep going, he will give us, you know, like the strength. And the energy that we need to keep going. You know, it's like, you know, obviously, like, I've experienced this many, many times. But I was just reminded this week how he is our father, you know? And obviously he's, you know, he was testing me to see how much I will put my trust onto and abide, be obedient, and trust, even though I didn't know what the next day will bring or a certain date will bring after that certain day. And that certain day was today, and he answered my prayer. And it was a hard week, right? But you know, he tests us to see if we will fall into old habits, go back to old places, open those doors back to the past people, past things, situations, etc., right? And on top of that, of course, the enemy wants to attack, the devil wants to attack. And yeah.
Mom.
So you know, discipline, obedience, things that made me more stronger, more disciplined, more obedient, more trusting, increasing my faith, my growth, my being uncomfortable or being uncomfortable, being out of my comfort zone again. But still trusting and having faith. You know, everything's gonna be okay. Being able to deal with my son and preparing him, like, step by step, in the way God was preparing me step by step. And look, oh my God, it's just so crazy. How much faith, like, how much trust I was having. You know, my trust was increasing day by day, hour by hour. I was focused, and that made me be able to maintain my faith, maintain my discipline, maintain my obedience, having tunnel vision. Lord, that scared me. Having tunnel vision, and focusing on, like, what God has. You okay? Okay. Drink some water. You know, and just focusing. Not being distracted at all. Just like right now. Not having any distractions. Not having any distractions. and just keeping my focus, right? On bringing me back to alignment where I need to be, where I'm supposed to be. God will literally, what I pictured like 30 minutes ago. God is so big and so powerful. What I pictured, like, honestly, was him. He's so big and powerful, right? Him looking up from heaven, looking down from heaven with his big hand just grabbing like my household, where my foundation is, right? And just literally jiggling it, like rocking it. Like, that's how I felt this week, right? And that's what happened, right? Like, for you, for us, for me to get uncomfortable, you know, for me to like get moving, right? And you know, that's what happened. And I passed the test, you know. I was obedient, and you know, it's just I need to act on whatever he tells me faster. And trusting in myself and trusting him, right? He is just like a call away, literally. You know, he's just a prayer away. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's hard to explain, obviously, because we all have our personal relationship with the Lord. But I just have so many emotions. Like, I'm relieved. I feel alive. I feel like I'm free. Like, I can move. I feel like there's this big leap of faith coming in. Like, I need to take it. And it's like so like frightening in a positive way. It's like a huge leap, right? Dang. Not knowing anything else, right? Because it's God's plan. It's not mine. You know, it's like when you plan, when you get organized and you plan, you know? No, I don't have control. And I'm being slowly guided, you know? And I'm at a beginner stage, and this is my journey, you know? And
Mom.
it's very it's, I don't know, like shocking, or sometimes it feels overwhelming, but like in a good way, you know, because you get bored of like stagnancy, of like being stuck or like being in one place. And you know, God shook my foundation like in every way possible, my vessel and my actual home.
I want another water.
Did you finish it? Okay.
I did just drink all.
So, like, there's just no space for negativity at all. Like, don't even come around me with negativity. you know? Like from anywhere, from like the world, from like anywhere. I don't even know how to explain like everything that happened this week. You know? Life's crazy and I don't know, you guys. When you can't anymore, God will give you what you need to keep going. Just simple as that. You know, you can't express how you feel at that moment. And sometimes, yeah, you know, it's never enough. You know, the times that God shows himself, you know, to show us how big he is, how powerful he is, how he knows us and how much he loves us, how he will never leave us, you know. Because a lot of the time he's, you know, in different times of our lives, he's quiet and it's like, well, I don't hear, I don't feel, you know, it's like sometimes we're not moving when he's told us to do this, to do that, and we're not doing nothing because we're comfortable where we're at, and he's preparing us, even though we're not literally at this moment, but he's preparing us because something big is coming, something big is happening, and he knows his children, you know, he knows every child of how they are, their heart, you know, how they're going to take it. He deals with everyone, each of us, like, differently, right? Especially if you are a single mother and you need to prep. God needs to prep you in order for you to prep your child, you know? And that has helped me so much because now I have better tools to prep my son with big changes in life, big moves in life. Because for children, big changes is, you know, any change is a big deal. You know, it could be traumatizing. And that's something that I always worry about with my son. Because we've been through a lot. He's been through a lot. And he's not even 5 years old yet. And so that's something that I always worry and pray to God, you know, when it has to do with my son. Because the least I want is for my son to suffer like how I suffered, right? Every parent should wish that for their child, for them not to go through the same things they went through as a child or before our children were born, right? Before we had them. And just protecting them, you know, in those ways and guiding them in those ways. But also being the example you know, always being that example of like what you preach, you practice as well. And my son will be the first one to tell me, you know. And that's what I respect about him. Of course, I will always, you know, if I tell him something, you know, to be this way, to act this way, to do this or that, and I'm not doing it, he will put me in my place. He will tell me, hey, you're not doing that either. Hey, this and that, you know? And it's like an accountability partner, you know, in different ways. And yeah. I saw so many ugly ass demonic spirits faces this week. Crazy. Crazy. I'm like, I'm going through all this. So much changes going on right now. I'm in the unknown. I realize so many people don't have faith. Because I seen my faith. And I'm like, I don't know where the heck I'm gonna be going, where we're gonna be going. Like, I could plan. You know, I have this and that saved. But I don't know at the end of the day, you know? Because I'm leaving it to God, but it's like, you know, I'm being told make these moves, you know? And I'm doing it, and people don't have faith. I noticed a lot of people, like, where I was donating, you know, stuff. People don't have faith in their life, or, you know, it's like a lot of they're stuck with, like, their cultural things. They're stuck with, like, how their family is and, like, this and, you know, the typical stuff in the Matrix, right? And how, you know, people will judge you not knowing in a way, you know. It's like for them to hear what I'm going through, like if I say like, you know, a little bit, for them it's the end of the world, you know. And they're just in shock, looking at me in shock, like, how can you be okay, or how can you be happy and still be good and have faith, still be, you know, like, you're not broken down, you're not on the floor, you know, your spirits are still up, you know. And those are things that I noticed, you know. And I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of work within to be where I am at. And imagine how much more we need. How many more levels, you know, obviously, like, I'm not in competition with anyone, nor I ever will be. But I follow a lot of people. I watch a lot of people on YouTube that have, you know, spiritual words, words of wisdom, you know, prophets, prophetess, anointed, chosen ones, and everyone's at a different level, you know. And it's all hard for all of us, you know. And it's like, it's just never okay to, like, feel jealous or to wish to want to be in someone's spot, position, or life, you know? So it's just an eye-opener, you know? You know, without being so detailed or specific, this is what I've been going through. And things that have, you know, changed, or what I've learned. But not over-worrying, overthinking, overlooking, you know, things like this. So how many times did that enemy try to you know, throw me off, but I wasn't budging. It's like, okay, this is when you're on a, like, we know damn well, like, when we're on a mission, like, we're on tunnel vision, you know, and there's no distractions. Any distractions you either ignore or you just ignore, and that's it. You know, like, there's nothing else. Because we gotta be obedient to the Lord, you know, and put our trust into Him, our faith. It's so easy, you know, and that just shows the type of people that we are and how much we love Christ. So yeah, it's crazy how the time passes. Like, when I'm recording, the time passes so fast. Seriously. But it's been a long week. Thankfully, because the time, it's like every single day has been so fast but so slow. And I'm grateful for that, because I've had to do a lot. And it's like, it's impossible. And it was possible through Christ. Like, it's crazy. But yeah. We made it. We passed the test. And I am so grateful and thankful and so excited what is to come. Where God will take us, you know? So God bless everyone. Have a wonderful day, night. And yeah, God loves us so much. And He is the best. He is the greatest. So, okay, bye.